Hi, this is Melanie Pardesi Reviews. I'm here to do a film review of the Malayalam film Forensic starring Tovino Thomas. If you're new to Pardesi Reviews, I do film reviews and trailer reactions of Indian cinema. Forensic is a mystery thriller that came out in theaters back in February, and it came to Netflix this summer. This is a mystery thriller where Tovino Thomas plays a forensic scientist, but he's a little bit more than that. The action isn't all in the lab. He's in part of the investigative team, although he has a contentious relationship, which we learn has a backstory with actress Mamta Mohandas, who plays an ISP officer. This film had so many twists and turns. It's a little over 2 hours in length, and especially in the second half, there's a lot of sort of red herrings where you think you figured out, it's revealed to you who the villain is, who's behind these kidnappings and killings, and then it takes another turn, and then it takes another turn. I really did not see where the ultimate reveal of the killer was going to come from. That was a surprise, and then we get kind of a flashback on that person's motivation and backstory. Tovino Thomas was a pleasure to watch in this investigative role. I felt like he was having a lot of fun doing it. It sort of was like the American show CSI, where certain parts of the case, key elements came from his investigative work of doing DNA analysis and so forth. So it was interesting seeing some of the how-to of all of that. I'm not a big watcher of the CSI kind of shows, so that was kind of interesting and fun. And I heard that this was a director team, actually, debut directors, Akhil Paul and Anand. I read that they showed the script and they talked to forensic experts in the Kerala Police Department to basically run it by them that what they were talking about was plausible, and to get input from experts on how they solve cases. So it was really something kind of unique for Malayalam cinema. I mean, I've seen plenty of thrillers and mysteries in Malayalam film, but nothing exactly like this. And I really like Tovino's character because you could just see he's the kind of guy who can't just stay in his lab and do the investigative work that way. He has to get his fingers in all parts of the investigation. He just has this glint in his eye, like, I've got to know what's going on. I've got to put my 2 cents in. And that is where he comes into conflict with Mamta's character. And then we learn in this, learn through the film what their past relationship is. And it's not romantic at all. It was kind of refreshing. Tovino's character has no romance with anyone in the film. That's just not an element of this film at all. Mamta's character does have something in her background, has a key part to the revelation of the mystery as it unfolds. There was plenty of creepy, trigger warning. There's a lot of child abduction and child murder, so if it's an issue for you, stay far away from this film. I just found it really enjoyable, and the music is by Jake Spajoy, who I just had a wonderful interview with him about Ayapanam Koshiyam, and I just really thought, a thriller rests on the music, and it makes it a huge impact on whether you're really feeling those chills, feeling the tension of the scenes. And I thought this was a really good soundtrack. There are a few montage kind of songs with lyrics, and also he did the entire background score. I thought this was a pretty good job for this directorial team debuts. Now, maybe it was a little bit long. Maybe there was one too many head-spinning twists in the end, but it was a fun roller coaster ride. 2 notable scenes. There was a couple of action scenes where Tovino Thomas was exceptional. I don't want to reveal really anything about the situations. One happens in a car, so they're really close quarters fight scenes, and I thought not only did Tovino do exceptionally well and make those really believable and interesting and fun, but the way they were directed really felt fresh and different for Indian cinema. So I really enjoyed those couple of action sequences especially. So this is on Netflix, so you should check it out. I don't know what took me so long to finally get around to watching Forensic, but I would highly recommend that you give it a watch. And it's making me even more excited to see Tovino and his upcoming superhero film, because I just think, I don't know, he's just awesome at playing the good guy and awesome in action, and it was really fun to see him in this role. They kind of left it open at the end that there could be a sequel, that the band will get back together again, the team will get back together again for another investigation, and I would be all about that. That would be fun to see a sequel, to see this character continue on. If you've seen this film, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter at PardesiYT. Subscribe here to Pardesi Reviews, and if you hit the bell when you subscribe, you'll never miss another trailer reaction or film review. And I'll put a link in the description below. My interview with Jake Spajoy and cinematographer Sudeep Elaman is on the Indian Film Festival of Alberta's website, and I will put a link in the description below.